seatbelt on? Why didn't you have your seatbelt on? Like what? Why you hold up?
Right here is the actual issue right here. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button right here. When the officer turns around and starts looking around, this is the point when things get bad. Let me back this up again. I want y'all to see what I mean. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Boom, right here. This is when the officer is like, yo, y'all see this? This man done rolled his window up. Now he's embarrassed. Now, I'm not saying he has the right to do whatever it is that he wants to do, but I'm giving y'all an understanding of what the police officer is thinking. Then he looks the other way. He looks the other way. He's like, okay, this is what we doing?
Hey.
So he now is literally another person. So when he first walks up, he's one person. But when he rolls his window down and he goes like this, he is now another person when he gets back to what he's about to do now. Not giving him an excuse, but giving y'all an understanding of what is actually happening in real time.
Window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Give me that. Get out of the car. Give me that. Break that freaking window. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out! What part of blood don't you understand? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand?
I'm getting out.
You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you. You're a little fucking confused.
I'm getting out.
So, yes, this is definitely assault. This is definitely assault. I'm gonna play the rest of it, but this is definitely assault. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Oh, bro.
Too late.
Chill,
Too late.
All right, bro. Take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey, Drew. Hey.
No warrant. What are you just saying random things? What are you talking about? No warrant. You don't need a warrant to arrest somebody. Not on the street.
Don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. You stop crying.
Bro.
Don't move.
Good.
Everybody drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat and let me know where you at. And drop in the chat, who do you think was wrong in this situation? Tyreek Hill, the football player, or the officer? Let me know what y'all think, because I'm going to look at this with an objective mindset and not just, police brutality. It is police brutality. But could this situation have been avoided? Because there's a human nature side of this that especially us men have to always understand. So I want to approach this from a human nature standpoint and not oh my God, I can't believe a police officer did this. Because the police officer was wrong. But why was he wrong? And what made the police officer do this? Because a conversation like this can actually save somebody's life. Because at the end of the day, if you end up getting shot and you lose your life, it doesn't matter who was right and who was wrong. You ain't here no more. So yes, the police officer is wrong. But keep in mind, if you ain't here no more, it don't matter who was right or who's wrong. You dead. So drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Let's do this. So I'm going to play the full video, and then we're going to come back because I know y'all like play the video. Play the video. I'm just going to play the full video, and we're going to come back and discuss it.
You beating on my window like you crazy.
Just set him up.
Why y'all beating on my window like y'all crazy for? Damn, bro, dude beating on my window like he crazy. I ain't do nothing, twin. Damn.
Hey.
Shout out to Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to Brunswick. Shout out to New York. Shout out to Chi-Town. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to Chicago.
Don't park there. Don't park there.
Hey. Hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee. bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery in your ears when we chill, bro. Hey, don't do, bro.
Back up.
Hey, call Drew.
Yo, one thing about police, man, police are hilarious. Like, just how fast he just walked, just like right here. Like, you will get your ass beat if you weren't a police officer. These dudes, you can easily tell they got beat up when they were in middle school. Like, look at them. Little short, little portly little dudes. They get a badge, and now they're tough guys.
Bro. Hey, don't do, bro.
Back up.
Hey, call Drew.
How you want, man? Go sit down somewhere. You little fat, little portly dudes. Like, God. All right, so let me. All right, I'm play the video. I'm play the video.
Call Drew. Hey, call Drew. Hey, call Drew, bro. Hey, what?
Look at them. These little dudes can't get no women. They probably ain't got no wife. They go home to a cat. This is like their only physical interactions. Some of these little fat police officers, they look for reasons to do this because this is the only excitement that they get in their lives.
Hey, call Drew, bro. Just call Drew. Hey. I'm not doing anything. What am I doing that's wrong?
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Hey, man, they got Tyreek. The cops over here beating on him, man. They over here beating on Tyreek,
Listen, big man. Don't park there, man. Just get in the car.
Hey, Drew, you gotta come, man.
First of all, I could do what the hell I want to do. You can't tell me where to park or where not to goddamn park. I'm not parked. I'm pulled over, stupid. I can pull over a certain safe distance away from the situation. Why don't you go deal with the man that you got laid on the ground?
Get in the car.
Straight up the side, on the side of the
Hey, get in the car. You're parked in the middle of the street.
I'm in the car.
You gotta go before you get a ticket. Hey,
I'm
you're
not
in the car.
Who's the driver?
I'm a millionaire. Well, they are millionaires. I don't give a damn about no ticket. Kiss my ass. I wish you would tell me, I'll give you a ticket. Okay, give me a ticket. Now what? Like, I don't give a damn about no damn ticket. See, police love to sit here and throw stuff out there and say, I'm gonna give you a ticket. I'm gonna lock you up. Lock me up then, bitch. Like, if you take away their threat, they ain't got nothing. Okay, lock me up. But if you lock me up, what are you locking me up for? Because your ass gonna lose your job if you just randomly locking people up, because that's against the law. What are you locking me up for? Am I detained or am I free to go?
My car. All right, I'll take that. You got
gonna move right now. Let me have your license. You're gonna take it too.
I'm coming.
Let me have your license. You're gonna take it. Let me have your license.
I'm leaving.
I'm not playing. Let me have your license. Your license right now.
What's going on?
Your license right now. You're not gonna give me your license?
Hey,
You're not gonna give me your license?
I'm leaving.
Let me have your license. Your license right now.
Sir, you want me
Hey, your license right now.
I'm leaving.
Or I'm gonna lock you up. Your license right now.
He just told me to
Your
leave.
license right now. You're dealing with me now.
Sir.
Your license right now.
So that is the actual video for anybody who's like, play the video, play the video, play the video. That is the video. So now we are about to break down what happened, who was wrong, and how this can be avoided. Because like I said, the number one part that I want to share with you on this, who was wrong, is in life, it's always one person that's wrong. But if you end up dying because somebody was wrong, it doesn't matter who was wrong. Do y'all understand that? It doesn't matter who was wrong if you're dead. You have to put yourself in a position where you can avoid dying. Do y'all understand that? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all understand that. We always want to run around like, oh, this person was wrong. Okay, in certain situations, it's always a person that's wrong. Is a person dead is the biggest question. So we sit here and attach ourselves to who's wrong, and now you look at you being right and justified in your actions, and you get shot or you get choked to death. Does it matter that you were right? We have to stop worrying about who's right and who's wrong. Because if you feel justified and you start mouthing off at the police officer because in your mind you're right and the police officer was wrong, but you dead, what difference does it damn make who was right, who was wrong? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all understand that part. Because that's the part we got to pay attention to. Because you could be right all you want to and then turn around and get shot, get tased, get maced, go to jail, lose the case, even though you was right. Because it doesn't matter. All right? Hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. So it doesn't matter who was right and who was wrong. We got to stop that shit. All right? So let's start this show back over. Start the video back over, and let's see who was right and who was wrong, and how we could avoid this from happening to us.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
So right here, he says, hey, why don't you have your seatbelt on? What does Tyreek Hill say? Hey, don't knock on my window like that. Don't knock on my window like that. Don't knock on my window like that. Is that the way you talk to a police officer? The answer is no. So in the beginning, who was right, who was wrong? We're going to take this part by part. Who was wrong in the initial walk-up? Was the police officer wrong for knocking on Tyreek Hill's window? Or was Tyreek wrong for telling him not to knock on his window? Let's try it again. Because y'all want to say, oh, the police brutality. Yes, it was police brutality. But the police officer is a man before he's a police officer. And we as men have egos. We all want to be tough. We all want to feel tough. We all want to feel vindicated. And we ready to punch somebody in the face if somebody disrespects us, right? So think about this. Watch.
Why don't you have your your seatbelt on?
Don't knock on my window.
Why didn't you have your seatbelt on?
Knock on my window like that.
Like what? Why you held up?
He keeps saying, "Don't knock on my window. Don't knock on my window. Don't knock on my window." So you ride around in a McLaren. That's probably a $400,000 car, right? You're Tyreek Hill, and whatever he did, speeding, no seatbelt or whatever. I don't know how you can tell if somebody has no seatbelt on if you got tinted windows, but that's a different conversation. But why don't you just answer the question? Like if I bring somebody up on here, and y'all on here with me, and I ask y'all a question, and you say, "Don't ask me no question like that. Don't ask me no question like that. Don't ask me no question like that." I'm gonna be like, "Bro, what is your problem?" And I'm going to do something, which I will mute your mic or I will drop you from the panel. Why? Because you just you just disrespected me. And my human nature reaction is to find a passive aggressive way to hurt you. This is just human behavior. So if I bring you up on my show and you start saying not disrespectful stuff, but you dismiss me and it's my show, I'm going to do something to you passive aggressively to make you feel like, I got over on you. Don't come up on my show talking mess. We're humans, right? It's just human nature. So as a police officer, the person that is in charge or in power in this situation, he walks up to you and you say, da 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 da, don't knock on my window, da da da, and you being disrespectful. He's gonna be like, "Oh, so you won't smoke?" And that's exactly what happened. Watch this. So now he says, "Just give him my ticket so I can go. I don't have time for that." You're dismissing him. As a police officer that probably only makes $50,000 a year, and Tyreek Hill, who probably makes, how much money does Tyreek Hill make per year? I'm sure y'all know. How much money does Tyreek Hill make? What, probably 40 million a year? Maybe 50 a year? How much does Tyreek Hill make per year, y'all? Do y'all know? So you got a $50,000 a year man walking up to a $50 million a year man. So there's a level of dominance financially, but then you have a level of dominance socially, because the social dominance is, I'm a police officer and you're a civilian. So there's a financial dominance and a social dominance happening right here. And what is causing is the officer is like, I can dominate you right here. And this is what's going to happen. So right here, Tyreek Hill rolls up his window and has the police officer looking stupid. Now the police officer is on camera because everybody has body cameras. So now the police officer feels embarrassed in front of his colleagues, right? Imagine you being at a bar and you and two of your homeboys are just, out hanging out, right? And a girl, you try to holler at you, who you trying to holler at, throw some water in your face, right? And you just like, and you just try to holler at her. Of course, you're not going to put your hands on her, but aren't you going to feel so embarrassed where you like, bitch, you going to want to do something. Let me know if I'm wrong. If you and your two homeboys are at a bar, sports bar, and you walk up to this pretty girl just trying to holler at her, and your homeboys are watching, and then she simply just douses you in the face with some water, like, get out my face, and calls you short, broke, or something, right? She just said, get your broke ass out my face. And you sitting here like, you know, wipe it off your face, like, and your homeboy's like, yo, wouldn't you feel compelled to have some type of negative reaction towards the girl? You are domineering over the girl. The girl is like 5'3", 130 pounds, and you're 200 pounds, but she has the right to say no to your advances. So even though she has the right to say no, she was disrespectful. So you may feel compelled to be like, bitch, or something, right? And guess what? Your response, no matter what it is, will be looked at as wrong because you have authority to a certain degree over this woman because you're bigger, stronger, and heavier than her. And she's a woman, and women are normally, you know, they can do whatever the hell they want to do because they're women, right? So this is what's happening with the police officer. The police officer is like, this motherfucker just rolled up his window, right? So right now, he's sitting here beating on the window. Open the window, open the window. He's like, no, get out my face. He's embarrassed, just like if a woman douses you in the face with water.
Keep your window down.
And like I said earlier, right now, he's embarrassed.
Danny.
Right here, he looks up and he looks both ways. Just like if you was at a sports bar and a woman douses you in the face with water, you're going to be like, did this bitch just hit me in the face with some water? It's the same feeling because we're men before we're anybody else. We're men. We have an ego. If we feel disrespected, we're going to use whatever legal way we can do to give the other person some sort of consequences, whether it's throwing water back in her face, whether it's calling her out her name, whether it's being loud, whatever. We're going to do something because we feel disrespected. So right here, this police officer feels disrespected because Tyreek Hill rolled a window up on him and he's sitting in a McLaren that costs more than his entire life savings. So he's like, what is up with these damn football players? They think they can say anything and do anything because they got some money. Oh, I'm going to show his ass. That's why he looked left and he looked right. Look. He looks left. I mean, he looks right and then he looks left like, this motherfucker, you know?
Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm going to get you out of the car.
See, now he's mad. But let me ask y'all a question. At this particular juncture right here, does the police officer have the right to be mad? I'm just asking a question about being mad. Forget about what he does next. Does the police officer have the right to be mad? Yes or no? I'm waiting. Yes or no? Does a police officer have the right to be mad and feel disrespected right now at this juncture? Yes or no? Let me play this quick commercial break. I want to hear from everybody. Say yes or no in the chat. Play this quick commercial break and we'll come right back because I want to see what y'all got to say. And the link to join the, if you want to come up on the show, I just dropped the link early also. So we'll come right back and then we'll talk about it. The solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age. I just came up with a solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. Virtually all of us have somewhat the same issues with the opposite sex. But what if I told you the opposite sex isn't the reason why you're having all these problems? It may be the same sex. What am I talking about? And I'm talking to the ladies in particular. Your mother. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. See, we can't expect women to just go out in the world and have these great, amazing relationships with men when she didn't have a great relationship with the person that birthed her. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter therapy in a box. It's 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter, because we can't get proper communication being one-sided. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, and then she gets an opportunity to ask certain questions to you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, forgive their father, forgive what happened to them, and most importantly, hear her mother's side of the story that she never divulged to you, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. And I didn't just create this card game for you. I created this card game for all of us. Because when our women are at their best, we all are at our best. All of the resentment, the lack of being heard, but all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing. All right. So what's up, Dupe? What's going on, Dupe? All right. So my question was, does this police officer have the right to be mad just simply as a human? My answer is, you damn right he has the right, because we all are humans and nobody wants to feel, one, disrespected, period, and two, nobody wants to feel disrespected in front of their colleagues. Nobody wants to feel disrespected in front of their colleagues, because now your colleagues are looking at you like, ooh, what you gonna do about that? We're human. When we feel disrespected in front of our colleagues, we feel prompted to do something about it because we got embarrassed in front of our friends. Because we're human beings, y'all. We are human beings. So the police officer right now is a human being, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna show you. And I'm not saying that he's justified in what he's doing, but as a civilian, you can't put yourself in a position where you could turn around and lose your life because you don't feel like getting pulled over. I was pulled over yesterday. I was rushing home because the Rams game was coming on, and it was like 8 o'clock. It was like 8:30, right? And I was just driving faster than I usually do because the Rams game was on. Police pulls me over, and he comes up. He's like, "Yo, you aware that you're speeding?" Say, yeah, man, I'm just trying to get to the Rams game, man. Like, I'm like, you know, and I was just like, I was just trying to get to the Rams game, right? And he looked at my license like, oh, okay. So you live in so-and-so, so-and-so. I said, yeah, I'm around the corner, man. I wasn't mad. I wasn't trying to be funny or whatever. I'm just like, yo, man. I said, you a football fan? He said, actually, yes. I said, yeah, man, you know, the first game of the season, man, I just want to see my my football team, man. You know, I know I was wrong for speeding, but hey, man, I'm just trying to get home, man, you know. And then he said, you know what? I'll let you off with a warning because you were honest. And he let me go. You know, I ain't sit there, yo, man, I'm trying to get home, man. Fuck around with you. What? I didn't do that. I was just like, yo, man, I was just trying to get home, man. You know, I know I was speeding, you know, and he was cool. So yeah, Tyreek was probably late to get to you know, to the stadium. You know, the game was about to start, and he was just a little antsy. But at the same time, you're gonna roll your window up on the dude. You're gonna tell him just do your job and da 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 da. No. So do you think in my situation, the police officer would have not given me a ticket if I would have acted like Tyreek Hill? No, the man would have snatched me out of my car just like he did with Tyreek. Because there's certain things like you don't say to a man, let alone a police officer. A man. So let me read y'all questions. I mean, let me read y'all comments. Shout out to MDV. Hold on. Varnado 1978. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Hell yes. He's attempting to communicate with him, and he is dismissing him from doing his job. And as an authoritative figure, he just got disrespected. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I know it's all over the internet. Oh, Tyreek Hill is a victim of blah, 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 blah. I get it. I understand. Yes, the guy, the police officer needs to go to jail, not jail. He needs to lose his job and he needs to lose some weight because he's fat. So yeah, I get it. But at the end of the day, he's still a man. You know, he's still a man. All right, so let me read y'all comments, whatever. And the question was, does a police officer have the right to feel mad and disrespectful? How you speed in traffic to a stadium? I don't know. Let's see. So somebody said no, yes. Get his ID run check and keep it pushing. No, Tyreek got treated like a runaway slave from 1800s. Facts. As a human, yes. All right. If you don't follow orders, you are arrested. You make the choice. Okay, I agree. Yes. As a human, yes. He can be mad, but he need to control his emotions. I agree. Yes, but the officer is also professional, and feelings aside, the officer needs to be the bigger person. I agree. So, Chris, are you the bigger person if you're at a sports bar with two of your homeboys and you walk over to a woman and you just, you know, want to meet her and she douses you in the face with some water and tells you to get your broke ass away from her? What would you do in that situation, Chris? Because Chris says yes, but the officer is a professional, and feelings aside, the officer needs to be a bigger person. Chris, I'm asking you, if the girl douses you in the face with some water and says, get your broke ass out my face, are you the bigger person? Or are you just going to walk back to your two homeboys like nothing happened with a face full of water or mimosa? Are you going to be the bigger person? Just a question. All right. So I want Chris to answer that. And I'm going to, let's see. So read the rest of them. Aaron says, yes, because he's trying to do his job and being disrespectful by my man. That's just human nature. That's all I'm saying. All right. You do not have to roll your window all the way down Example, if it's raining, you don't have to roll your window way down. He's just being an asshole. Excuse me. Exactly. Tyreek just said that already. And okay, he can be mad, and he's giving conditions to be met to keep Tyreek Hill within following orders. Hill decided against that. You can't beat them while they do their job. You can only do that in court. Ooh, I totally agree. A racist human being. Okay. Provoke sounds feminine. Okay, gotcha. So Chris says, I'm strictly talking about at work. No, what? Answer that question about a girl dousing you in the face with some water when you approach her at a sports bar. Are you going to be the bigger person, and what would you do about it? I'm asking y'all a question because, like I said, forget about work, forget about being an officer. This is a human interaction, and this man straight disrespected you. What are you going to do about it? That's all I'm saying. What are y'all saying on Instagram? Everybody on Instagram, go to Mr. Let Go on YouTube so you can be a part of this conversation. You do not have to comply with unlawful orders. There were no unlawful orders. The order was roll your window down. That's a lawful order. So no, it's not an unlawful, it's a lawful order. When a police officer walks up to your car, you have to I'm not going to say do everything the police officer says, but you have to at least communicate with the officer to find out what the problem is. You know? Shout out to CM Brock 1. Thank you for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. It's okay for a police officer to be patient. Okay. I get it. And I'm not saying the police officer is right. I'm just saying, as a man, you can't just shush me or dismiss me like that, because I'm going to, as a man, have something to say about that. So let's keep going. Because I know exactly what the police officer is thinking when he stood up. What was unlawful? Let me back up. What was unlawful? So this is the first thing that is being said.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
He says, why don't you have your seatbelt on? That is not an order. He's asking a question. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? That's the question. He pulls up on him and he says, why don't you have your seatbelt on? That's not even an order. He's asking a question.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
So there's no unlawful order. The police pulls up. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, rolls the window down. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Huh? Don't knock on my window like that. Huh? Don't knock on my window down. Don't knock on my window like that. Huh? Get out of here. Like Tyreek was wrong. Roll your window all the way down is the unlawful. He did not tell him to roll his window down. He did not say anything. He just didn't roll his. He literally, listen, y'all aren't listening. Listen. Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
He just gave him his ID right here. There has been no order. He just came up to his car, and initially, off the rip, this man is disrespectful to the officer. And I am not on the officer's side. I'm just looking at the whole interaction as two men who are both problematic. You're supposed to roll your window down when a police officer approaches your car. What are you talking about? Right there, he like, yo, this dude is tripping. That's what the dude is. That's what the officer is thinking. Look at his body language. Let me put this on a big screen. Wow. Yo. All right. You got to pay, right?
Keep your window down.
What are you doing? I can't believe he just rolled his window up on me. Hey. Hey, y'all see this shit? I'm giving y'all what the police officer is thinking in his head. Yo, y'all see this shit? Yo, y'all see this shit? Look at it. The man just rolled his window up on me. Y'all see this shit? Hey, y'all see this shit? What's wrong with this dude? I ain't even said nothing to the damn man. That's what the police officer is saying. I ain't even do nothing. In all honesty, the police officer didn't even do nothing wrong. He just walking up to the man. You little rich little son of a bitch. That's what he's thinking. I'm tired of these damn little rich ass little people. These little young rich football players. I'm about to show his ass. Roll your damn window down. That's what he's thinking in his head.
Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Give me that. Get out of the car. Give me that. I'm gonna break that fucking window. Get out of the car.
So now he has his little stupid homeboy over there. He's in his ear yelling too. Yeah. Oh, Carl says he was checking his inspection sticker in the front window. Exactly, October 3074. He's like, these little rich ass motherfuckers. I'm sick of these, because I'm sure if they're doing security or not security, but if they're patrolling that area, they're probably used to these football players riding through here all fast or doing whatever they want to do over and over and over again. And he's just sick of it. He's like, not today. Not today. Not today. I'm sick of these motherfuckers.
Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. Get out. Get out.
So now is when the police officer is wrong. Now is when the police officer is wrong. Why? Because Tyreek said, I'm getting out of the car. Tyreek said, I'm getting out. I'm getting out. Let the man get out of his car. So now I'm on Tyreek's side because Tyreek is complying with the police officer. And he said, I'm getting out of my car because he didn't have his seatbelt on. So now the police officers are in the wrong. But Tyreek was in the wrong in the beginning. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody watching, y'all hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Get out. What part of violence you understand?
This don't make no sense now. It makes no sense for them to do Tyreek like this. Tyreek was getting out of the car. So even though I would have been upset, even though I would have been felt dismissed and disrespected by the police officer, but there's no reason for you to start manhandling me when I'm now complying. I'm complying now. And you could turn around and say, well, it's too late. No, it's not too late. Get me out of it. I'll get out of my own goddamn car and we can talk. So now I'm on the police officers. I'm on Tyreek Hill's side because now they trying to, you know, this is uncalled for.
Break that freaking window. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. What part of blood don't you understand?
Whoa. Hold on. I think I've just seen something. Hold on. Let me see something. Let's look at this again. What did he let them pull? Let's see what happens. All right, everybody watch this part right here. I'm going to slow it down. All right, so right here, he's making a motion to get out of the car. Think about this. All right.
Get out.
So the door comes up. Everybody hit the like button. Y'all are not hitting the freaking like button, y'all. So right here, is Tyreek making a motion to get out of the car? Yes, he's making a motion to get out of the car. There's no reason for this officer to pull him out of the car. He's making a motion to get out of the car. Because I was looking like, is he not wanting to get out of the car? Watch that. His leg is moving. He's getting out of the car. So there's no reason for you to try to pull me out of my goddamn car. So right here, he's like, yo, what are you doing? There's no reason for this to happen. Let me get out of my own goddamn car, bro.
Get out. What part of blood don't you understand?
Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out.
All right, so here's a thing that I want to teach to all of you watching. No matter what an officer does, no matter how you feel about what an officer is doing, the number one thing you have to do, and this is for everybody watching, the number one thing that gets people beat up and shot is what? What is the number one thing that gets people beat up, shot, and tased? Does anybody know? What is the number one thing that you absolutely always have to do? And I'm not saying Tyreek did not do it. But what is the absolute number one thing that you have to do when a police officer... Exactly. What is the number one thing? The number one thing is being black. No, come on, y'all. No, y'all keep saying being black. No. What is the number one thing that you have to do? The number one thing you have to do in every situation, no matter what is happening, give them your arms. When they start trying to do this, this right here will get you killed. So that's one thing I can say with Tyreek. He gave him his arms. That is the number one time that people get shot, tased, and beat up, is when they say, put your arms behind your back, and you like, no. That is the number one time that you're going to get your ass whooped. So shout out to Tyreek Hill for giving them his arms. No, because everything was unjust. Everything was wrong, right? But at the end of the day, you got to do this. You got to. I don't give a damn what is happening. No matter who you are, no matter how right you are, no matter how wrong they are, when they say put your home, when they start doing this, you say you got to comply. Number one thing, you have to comply. Never, ever fight in that put your arms behind your back situation. Never, ever, because your ass will get shot. Because and I've spoke to police officers about this. They can feel safer dealing with you, dealing with anything, once they have you in handcuffs, because one, they know you can't run, and two, they know you can't shoot or stab them. So putting your arms behind your back and being handcuffed now gives the police officer room to think. So Tyreek Hill gave him his arms with no problem. And in my opinion, this is the reason why it didn't get worse. Because Tyreek Hill's a big dude. So even though they was wrong, Tyreek still gave them his arms.
What part of blood you understand? Hey, Drew.
So right here, the second they grab your wrist, if they feel like you gonna fight, that's when they gonna start fighting.
Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew.
So right here, he gave them his arms. Always give the police officers your arms, no matter how you feel about it.
I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something.
And don't call the police officers twin. You sound like an idiot. That's so stupid. Why you calling police officers twin? You sound stupid.
You do it. You understand? I'm getting out. You understand? Not when you want, but when we tell you.
Another thing, you shut the hell up. You know how they say you have the right to remain silent? Anything that you say can and will be held against you. You shut up. The second you realize that you are arrested, the second they're putting handcuffs on you, you stop talking. He still want to talk. Hey, man, what you doing? I was getting on it. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Just be quiet. Because it's over. Actually, it's hold on. Actually, it's really an issue handcuffing someone behind their back. I can't really read this because I ain't got my glasses on. Behind their back, supposed to handcuff you in the front, actually. I ain't never seen no police officer handcuff somebody in the front. Why? Can you answer that? Why? I hate how these dudes talk now. Twin. Yeah, like, hey man, twin, what are you doing, twin? Yo, you sound so dumb calling a police officer twin. Can you not control your way of articulating yourself? Like, you sound so stupid. Cop voice, I'm not your twin, Holmes. Hey, Holmes, I'm not your twin. Like, he just sounded so stupid. So somebody said they're supposed to handcuff you in the front. No, they don't. That sounds dumb as hell. They're not supposed to, because that's stupid. Because if I'm handcuffed like this, I still can run. I can still fight. I can still hit you in the face. I can still choke somebody. I can do so much shit. I can turn around and be like, you motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So no, that's dumb. You don't handcuff somebody in the front. I still got full autonomy. I don't need to be like this. I can turn around and just grab you. I can do all kinds of shit. So no, they're not supposed to handcuff you in the front. That's stupid. That don't make no sense. So whoever said that, hopefully you're not no police officer, because you need to be fired, because that's just dumb as hell. No, they're supposed to take your arms away from you so you can't run, because it's hard to run with your arms behind your back. It's hard to fight. What you gonna fight with? You know, like, what are you talking about? That don't make no sense. It's a safety precaution for police officers to put your hands behind your back, not in the front. That don't make no damn sense. All right. All right, so let's see what happens next. And I got more footage. To share with y'all. I got so much more footage because I got another angle to show with y'all, but I want to use this angle for now, and then I want to show y'all a different angle that will justify everything that I said earlier.
You understand? You understand? Not when you want, but when we tell you. You're a little fucking.
Stop saying I'm getting up. Just shut up. Stop talking.
Confused. I'm getting out, bro.
Too late.
Chill, bro.
Too late.
All right, bro. Take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey, Drew. Hey.
Don't worry about it. I hang up the phone. Can you stop crying?
Bro. Y'all.
Don't move.
Good. Bro, you beating on my window like you crazy.
Just set him up.
Why y'all beating on my window like y'all crazy for?
How about you shut the hell up, Tyreek Hill? Like, we got to have a certain amount of decorum. I'm now under arrest. I now need to shut up. Like, shut up. Because the thing about it is, they can beat your ass now. They can unalive you right now. You're now handcuffed. You need to be quiet. Like, shut up. He can't stop talking. What Meek say? Get up! Get up!
On my window like you crazy.
Just set him up.
Why y'all beating on my window like y'all crazy for? Damn, bro, dude beating on my window like he crazy. I ain't do nothing, twin.
Oh, wait. Dak Hosen just made a good point. You can get officers to incriminate themselves. It's not worth the risk because now my hands are behind my back and I could turn around and say something that can cause a police officer to hit me in the head with a flashlight or something. So I'm going to be quiet. But Dak Hosen does have a point. You continuing to talk could cause a police officer to say something racist, say something crazy that can actually put you in a position where you can sue the police force. I agree with that, but I don't want to get hit in the head with a flashlight, or I don't want to get tased, especially after. I don't want to get thrown on the ground. You don't have your arms. What if they just push you? You fall on the ground. You could turn around and get a concussion. So no, it's not worth the risk. Get up!
Hey, don't park there. Don't park there.
Hey. Hold on, bro.
All right, so right here, this don't make no sense with Tyreek. Tyreek is a little weird. Like, so I want y'all to think about this. And you may not be from the hood, so you may not know this. If you're getting walked over to the curb, you're going to have to sit down. You're going to have to sit down in a police officer's car, or you're going to have to sit down on the curb. I'm sure y'all haven't, so I'm not just going to assume y'all are. So I'm just going to say, just ask a question. Have you ever gotten sit down on a curb by a police officer? Have you ever got sit on a curb treatment by a police officer? Hopefully y'all haven't. Yes or no? Have y'all ever gotten police officer sit on a curb treatment? This is what happens when you get handcuffed. You either sit in the car or you sit on a curb, because another thing that police officers need you to do is to get off of your feet. So one thing that makes the police officer feel in control and safe is that you are handcuffed. But the second thing police officers need you to do is to get you off of your feet so you cannot run. So if you get handcuffed, the second thing that is going to happen is they need you to get off of your feet. So they're going to put you in a position where you are now sitting down somewhere. So sadly, I was hoping y'all say no, but some of y'all have gotten sit on a curb treatment like I've gotten. I've gotten sit on the curb treatment. I've gotten handcuffed and I got to sit on the curb. So you say yes. So October 74 says no. Ruth says no. James says yup. Buddy Mac says yup. Dak Hosen says yes with no handcuffs. It's discretion. Yes, you have to do it. Carl says yes several times. Damn, not several times. They use handcuffs so they don't have to. No, you got to get off your feet because you still can run. You still can run with handcuffs on. I'm from Compton, so that's what they do. Exactly. So that's what they do. So this situation with Tyreek Hill is a little strange. You don't know that you about to go sit on the curb. And it's okay not to know, but you got to know some of these things, man.
I'm parked there. Hey.
So right here, you're standing at the curb. Sit down. Like, what is wrong with you? Sit your ass down somewhere. Sit down. Look at this shit. Hey, stop talking and sit down. Hey, twin. Hey, shut up. Now he's trying to get him to sit down. Sit down.
Hold on, bro.
Sit down, stupid.
I just had surgery on my knee. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro.
I just tell you in your ears when we
chill, bro. Chill, bro.
So who's wrong right there? Who's wrong? Tyreek or the police officers? Who's wrong? Tyreek is wrong. Sit down. When you get walked over to a curb, you got to sit down on the damn curb. And I don't want to hear all this. I just had knee surgery. You're a football player. You can't sit down. Don't sit here and tell me you had knee surgery and you can't sit on a curb. Sit down. So Tyreek Hill is wrong with this. Wrong in this situation. In that particular part. Like, sit down somewhere. All right, so let me go to the next video that I have for y'all. And we're going to give y'all another angle. Totally different angle. Watch this. So now this is a better angle and the audio is better. So now listen to this. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Hold on. Before we do this, we got to do this. We're going to come right back. Play this real quick and come right back.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
They ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
And I need at least, how many people have bought already? All right, we got 3 people who have bought one of my card games thus far. Let's get to 10 people. That's what I usually say. Let's get to 10 people. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat to buy either my Deeper Discussions card game or my Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. We got some people that bought already. Let's see if we can get to 10. We at 3 right now. Let's get 7 more people to buy my Deeper Discussions card game and or my like mother, like daughter dating, I mean, not dating, car game. All right, so let's see. No, I have been detained and I was handcuffed, but I was able to still be standing. Okay. Cop has 2 hands on him already. Cops were impatient again. No, I disagree. You need to sit down. When the police tell you to sit down, you need to sit down. Hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button. You need to sit down. Like, there's no negotiations when they put the handcuffs on you. Sit the fuck down. But you have to adjust with handcuffs on. Y'all get on my nerves. Let me show y'all something. You have handcuffs on. You can sit down. What are you talking about? What is the difference? What is wrong? What do you have to adjust? Sit down. What are you talking about? What does sitting down have to do with you having handcuffs on? Sit the fuck down. He did not want to sit down. Born and raised in Miami, and them cheap, I ain't gonna say that, and them blank cops don't play their own something. They run Miami now. Hispanic cops don't like black people. They didn't know who he was. Wake up, black people. Wake up, black people, and do what? Curve is much lower, bro. So, okay. You know what? Y'all get on my nerves. Where's the thing? Okay. Now, y'all get on my damn nerves. No problem. What are you talking about? I'm behind my back. I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna do it to the floor. I'm gonna do it on the floor. Let me see if I can sit down on the floor like this. All right, hands behind my back. Let's go. Okay, I failed. That didn't work. But still, it's okay. Shit. Tyreek is trying to be funny. Tyreek is trying to be funny. All right. See, I'm sitting on the floor. I don't have nothing higher than the floor. But yeah, it's nothing wrong because the person is holding you. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try it one more time. Ready? Sitting, look. Okay, sitting on the floor. See? I'm on the floor. I'm gonna stand up with my arms behind. Look. I'm standing up with my arms behind my back. It's not a problem. And Tyreek is more athletic than me. What are you talking about? With new surgery. Tyreek is a football player. If y'all don't get the hell out of here, now you're on the All right. All right, let's go. So here is the new information that I got. No, where is it? Okay. Is it this? Okay, here we go.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock.
Now listen to him. You can hear loud and clear. He's an asshole.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock on
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Don't knock on my window.
Why don't you have your seatbelt
Knock on my window like that, no.
Bro, I would have slapped him. I'm sorry. I would have slapped him. You're too athletic to accomplish that demonstration. What do you mean? Now you can't be athletic. I think y'all hating on me because I was able to sit on the floor with my hands behind my back. Watch this. I'm gonna do it fast. Hands behind my back, sit on the floor, boom, sit on the floor, Boom. Get back up. What is the problem? Don't hate because y'all are not athletic and y'all can't do that. Don't hate. All right, let's go. Talk about, I got knee surgery. Man, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere. Now, does he sound like an asshole right here? I would say yes.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock on.
Bro, who you talking to? Who you talking to? Bro, I would have been like, bah. Do y'all hear that tone of voice? I would have slapped the shit out of him right there. I would have just lost my job. Like, you ain't talking to me. Who you talking to, nigga?
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock on.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Don't knock on my window.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Knock on my window like that.
Bruh, I'm slapping shit out of him. So from a man standpoint, forget about officer and all this other shit. From a man standpoint, you don't feel disrespected by just hearing that? Yes or no in the chat, y'all? Do you feel the disrespect coming out of that video in this angle right here? See, I wanted to give y'all this angle secondly because I wanted to see if y'all gonna change y'all tone. Do you now understand why the police were so mad? Yes or no? Come on, y'all. Yes, no. Comment. Yes or no? Do you feel disrespected hearing this nigga talk to you like that?
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock on my window.
Bro, who you talking to? I can knock on whatever the hell I want to knock on, nigga. Who you talking to? Bro, I would have been like, bruh. Like, bro, that tone of voice, and you in a McLaren. You think I won't snatch your ass out this car? I understand why they snatched this nigga out this car. I'm sorry. I understand why they snatched him out the car. I'm sorry.
Have your seatbelt on.
Don't knock on my window.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Knock on my window like that, no.
Like what?
Don't
Shut
knock
your
on my
ass
window
up.
like
Why
that.
you have it up?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here.
Don't knock
That
on
way you
my
can
window.
lower it and talk to
Just
you.
get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm finna be late, gang. Do what you gotta do.
Keep it down. Hey, keep your window down.
Do y'all see this angle being so different? This angle is so different than the other angle. This angle has me feeling like, oh yeah, he should have got snatched out of the car. Because it's so disrespectful, y'all. Oh yeah, good thing I'm not a cop. Oh yeah, I would have slapped the shit out of him. I would have snatched him out of the car. I would have lost my job for real. Who you talking to? I would have called on the N-word. I would have said, yo, I would have got famous. You crazy as hell. Who you talking to?
Hey, keep your window down.
Don't tell me what.
Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out.
Oh, I ain't see that part. Now you don't tell me what to do. Listen to this shit. See, we can run around being victims all we want to, y'all. We can be victims all we want to, but at the end of the day, it's always who the fuck you think you talking to? Nigga. With the ER.
Hey, keep your window down.
Don't tell me what.
Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car.
Give me that.
Get out of the car.
Give me that. I'm gonna break that freaking window.
Get
Too late now. I'm snatching your ass out. I would have did everything the police were doing. From this angle, nah, bro. Nah. I'm finna lose my goddamn job.
Get out of the car.
I'm finna get out.
Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. What part of blood are you in this town? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, dude. I'm getting arrested.
So from that angle, I'm sorry. The police was wrong, but I would have been wrong. I would have gladly lost my job on that beautiful day in Miami. I would have called him the N-word. I would have snatched him out. I would have did everything because I feel disrespected as a man. You ain't finna talk to me like that. So I would have lost my job. The police was dead wrong. That was police brutality. But I would have brutality'd his ass for talking to me like that. Yes. Police was wrong. I'm not saying the police was right. That was police brutality, 1,000%. He deserves to get his ass fired. But I would have got my ass fired. Because I would have definitely police brutality'd his ass for talking to me like that. Straight up. Two things can be right at the same time.
I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting up. Twin. When we tell you to do.
And don't call me twin. Essay.
Something you do it. You understand? Up, you understand? Not what you want, but when we tell you. Hold on, twin. Hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee.
I don't care. I don't give a damn about your knee. Sit down. Shut up.
On my knee, bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just heard you in your ears when we told you.
Yo, hold on. I just want to say thank you so much to Nicole for buying 3 card games. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you for Nicole buying 3 freaking card games. I need y'all to go on the website that is in this link and look around and see what y'all like and make you a purchase. Thank you so much, Nicole. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I need y'all to, where's the video? Hold on. I need y'all to check the website out. Just come on the website and shop with your boy. I got the pre-order going for the mother-daughter card game. I got my Deeper Discussions card game for people who are out here dating. And I have my The Terrible Life of a Beautiful Woman book. Shop with your boy. If you have mother-daughter issues, get this card game. It is like therapy in a box. If you are dating or either want to date or you are online dating, buy my Deeper Discussions card game. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate the people who have already bought card games. And I appreciate the people who have not bought card games too. I appreciate y'all for being here.
Hey, Joe New, bro.
Hold on, that's the wrong one.
Oh, 5'5". I mean, go.
All right, here's another angle. Check this angle out.
On mute or? No. All right, so as he was coming, you know, when he called it, he was hauling ass. I get after him, pull over. What are you stopping me for? I'm like, for speeding. Okay. So when he pulls up, I get to his window, I knock on the window. Don't knock on my window like that. So I ask for a license.
Now I need y'all to listen to Tyreek Hill in the background, y'all. Listen to Tyreek Hill in the background. And y'all are mad at the officer. Listen to what the officer had to deal with. Listen to Tyreek Hill in the background.
Chill, bro. Chill.
Oh, 5'5".
Listen to Tyreek Hill in the background.
I mean, go on mute or? No. All right, so as he was coming, you know, when he called it, he was hauling ass. I get after him, pull over. What are you stopping me for?
Now here go Tyreek Hill. Listen to Tyreek.
I'm like, for speeding. Okay. So when he pulls up, I get to his window, I knock on the window. Don't knock on my window like that. So I ask for a license.
Y'all hear that shit, right? Y'all hear that shit, right? Hip say, hey, Mr. Tough Guy, Bruh.
CP was raising your hand. Okay.
He gives me the license. Then he raises the window. I knock on the window again. Keep your window down. Okay. Keep your window down. Keep me down. I'm like, you know what? At this point, get out of the car. Okay. I'm gonna get you out of the car. So he's refusing to get out of the car. That's when Donnie take him out. Okay.
So that's one thing that he did wrong. He did not refuse to get out of the car. That is the only thing that I see that was wrong with this situation. Tyreek did not refuse to get out of the car. They yanked him out of the car, and Tyreek was the actual brutality. So that he's lying right there. He did not refuse to get out of the car.
But okay.
I'm just being a black man. That's it. I'm just being black in America, bro. Come on, man.
Yo, October 3074 said his little dangling earrings told me he was sassy. Why Tyreek Hill acting sassy? He got a little dangling earrings and then he acting sassy. No, Tyreek, you're a sassy black man in America because you in the background yelling, talking about what's up, tough guy. You still talking shit, sir. So you sassy. You're just not a typical black man. You sassy as hell, bro. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think Tyreek Hill is sassy as hell through this whole situation from the beginning to the end. This part right here, this is sassy.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window. Why don't you?
That's sassy. This nigga's sassy, y'all. Sassy as hell. This is a sassy ass dude.
Being a black man, that's it. I'm just being black in America, bro.
Put a 1 in the chat if you think Tyreek Hill is sassy.
Why you up there? Being in America, bro. In a nice car. That's it. Come on, man.
Somebody said, how? What do you mean? Listen to how he talking. This ain't sassy.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window like that, no. Like what? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here. That way you can lower it and talk to you. Just get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm finna be late, gang.
That's not sassy. How is that not sassy? I got me knocking shit over. What did I knock over? I don't even know what I knocked over. How is that not sassy? That's sassy. What are you talking about? This nigga sassy. Sass ass nigga.
Donnie, take him out.
You ain't here in the background talking about, hey, tough guy, hey, tough guy. How is that not sassy?
Pull over. What are you stopping me for? I'm like, for speeding. Okay. So when he pulls up, I get to his window. I knock on the window. Don't knock on my window like that. So I ask for a license.
No, CP was raising your hand. Okay.
He gives me the license. Then he raises the window. I knock on the window again. Keep your window
How is that not being sassy, y'all?
down. Okay. Keep your window down. Keep me down. I'm like, you know what? At this point, get out of the car. Okay. I'm gonna get you out of the car. So he's refusing to get out of the car. That's when Donnie take him out. Okay. But okay.
I'm just being a black man, that's it.
Man, shut up. Your sass ass.
Why you up there? Being in America, bro. In a nice car. That's it.
I'm just a sassy black man in America, bro, with some dangling earrings.
Come on, man.
So it's up to you. If you want, here's his caution.
You done fucked my whole day up for that one.
Here's a citation, sir. You can take it to court, traffic square, you can pay for it.
Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you have not already hit the like button, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hold on. Who playing music? Why they muting it? Oh, it's even more. All right, so let's see what happens next. I didn't even see this part. And the body cam is muted right now. So I can't hear nothing either. It's not you. Body cam is muted. That's the reason why you can't hear nothing.
You're not wearing my seatbelt. Hey, I'll see y'all in the parking lot. All right. Hey, come on. Right there. Oh, we're going right. Pass our card. Giving you a lawful command, you need to step down. You want to be in handcuffs too?
So this is Calais Campbell walking up to find out what was going on with his friend.
All right, then back up. We're not playing this game here, man.
Well, I just want to know what happened.
So it's not your business. It's not your business. Keep going back. Hey, get back in your car before you get a ticket. Get back in your car and leave.
Get back in your car before you get a ticket.
Who's the driver?
This is my car.
All right, move.
All right, I'll take that.
You gotta move.
Now, right here, I was like, nigga, shut up. Shut up. I ain't going no goddamn way. You can't tell me what a fucking... Shut up.
Right now.
Police was totally wrong right here. Don't shut up. I'm standing on the curb. Kiss my ass.
Let me have your license. You're gonna have a ticket too.
I ain't give you shit. Shut up.
Let me have your license.
I'm leaving.
I ain't give you nothing. Shut up.
Your license right now. Your license right now. You're not gonna give me your license? You're not gonna give me your license?
I'm leaving.
Let me have your license. Your license right now. Hey, your license right now. Or I'm gonna lock you up. Your license right now. Your license right now. You're dealing with me now. Your license right now. We're not playing this game here, man.
What's the end goal, man? My license in my bag. Let me get
All right, go get your license.
Let me get my bag, man.
Close that door.
You're not gonna tell me to close my door. Kiss my ass.
For me, man, like, it just all happened so fast, and I really couldn't, like, gather everything that was happening. So it was crazy, you know, and me being a father, me being a husband and all that, man, I was just put myself in that situation like, hey.
Well, you being a father, you being a husband, you need to stop acting sassy and just follow the police orders, because none of us wants to get pulled over by the damn police. And police are annoying to all of us. They like mosquitoes and shit. But at the same time, we got to respect another man as another man. He's still a man.
Got to be smart. You know what I'm saying? That's where I wasn't on that kind of energy. Like, I was chilling. Like, I was following rules. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't moving fast because, you know, I got injuries.
Don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock on
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Don't.
Pause.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I wasn't on that kind of energy. Like, I was chilling.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock on
Why don't you have your...
You know what I'm saying? That's where I wasn't on that kind of energy. Like, I was chilling.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock on
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Don't knock on my window.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Knock on my window like that, no.
Like what?
Like, I'm embarrassed.
Have you seen what the police union has said about this?
No, I haven't.
So the police union says you're driving leading up to this traffic incident, put, quote, others in great risk of danger. So they're accusing you of driving in a dangerous manner.
Okay.
And then they say in the aftermath, you're saying you were cooperating.
Right.
The police union says you were not cooperating.
Right.
It sounds like you very much dispute what the police union is saying.
I mean, you know, everybody has their own sides, their own version, you know.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock on
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Don't knock on my window.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Knock on my window like that, no.
I mean, everybody has their own sides, their own version, and I feel like they do that, to kind of protect, the officer, which is right. You got to have, your teammate back, but I feel like at the end of the day, if you like roll up on somebody all hostile, knocking on their window, and they already got their ID, ready for you. It's not like I said.
But if they're knocking on your window, that means your window is up. And if you had your ID, they cannot get your ID because your window is up. Am I wrong? Listen to what you just said.
Teammate back, but I feel like at the end of the day, if you like roll up on somebody all hostile, knocking on their window, and they
knocking on their window, that means your window is up.
Already got their ID.
But if your window's up, you cannot give me your ID. Am I wrong?
Ready for you. It's not like I said, you're not getting my ID, you're not getting. Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock on. Why don't you have your seat? Officer came in, just pulled me out.
As we all saw yesterday, Tyreek Hill was temporarily put in.
Somebody all hostile, knocking on their window, and they already got their ID.
He wouldn't be knocking on your window if the window was down, sir. Mr. Sassy? Sassy pants with the dangling earrings?
Ready for you. It's not like I said, you're not getting my ID, you're not getting my ID. It was one of those situations where it's like, here go.
Shannon says he gave his ID. No, he did not. I keep showing you the video, y'all. He does not have his ID right here. Watch.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock on. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window. Why don't you have?
So he has the ID after he rolls the window down. After he rolls the window down. After he rolls the window down.
Your seatbelt on. Don't knock on my window like that, no. Like what? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have
handcuffs and detained on his way?
I mean, everybody has their own sides, their own version, and I feel like they do that, to kind of protect, the officer, which is right. You got to have, your teammate back, but I feel like at the end of the day, if you like roll up on somebody all hostile, knocking on their window, and they already got their ID, ready for you. It's not like I said, you're not getting my ID, you're not getting my ID. It was one of those situations where it's like, here go my ID, sir, And I let back up.
Oh,
he said, let it down.
Did he say, here go my ID, sir? Let's see.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock on. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window like that, no. Like what? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here. That way you can lower it and talk to you. Just get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm finna be late, gang.
Touchdown celebrations. They said while being put in.
Somebody all hostile, knocking on their window, and they already got their ID.
Interesting.
Ready for you. It's not like I said, you're not getting my ID, you're not getting my ID. It was one of those situations where it's like, here go my ID, sir.
Here go my ID, sir. Okay.
And I let back up my window. He said, let it down. I let it down. Then that's when it went from 0 to 10. The other officer came in, just pulled me out.
As we all saw yesterday, Tyreek Hill was temporarily put in handcuffs and detained on his way to the game as he pulled up to the stadium. Now, the union that represents Miami-Dade police officers released a statement on Monday saying that Tyreek Hill was uncooperative and was only redirected to the ground while being put in handcuffs for his detainment before the Miami Dolphins game because he refused to sit as it was a direct order from a police officer. The union also said, first off, to be clear, he was never arrested and never at any point in time was he under arrest. He was briefly detained for the officer's safe after a driving incident which he could have put himself and others at harm's way. They said once the issue was sorted out, he was issued 2 traffic citations and was on his way. Big deal or no big deal? I tell you this, the celebration was hilarious. If he gets fined, I don't know if he will or won't, but it definitely be worth the money, and that was one of the best touchdown celebrations that I've seen in a little while. Was this police officer trying to make an example out of Tyreek Hill? I mean, let's be serious. He was right outside the stadium in Miami, the #1 player in the NFL top 100 according to the players. So I think everyone knows Tyreek Hill. However, right is right, wrong is wrong. Cobb has his story. Tyreek has his story. You know what they say, your side, my side, and the truth. Every story got 3 sides. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this incident.
One of the police officers involved in the arrest of Miami Dolphins star Tyreek Hill is now on administrative duty tonight. Video of the incident showing Hill being pulled over and placed in handcuffs on the side of the road just hours before playing in the first game of the season. Police citing Hill for reckless driving and driving without a license. Hill later insisting he wasn't speeding and that he didn't say anything offensive to police. Police body camera video now part of the investigation.
Let's keep in mind that Scottie Scheffler, when he was arrested in Kentucky, all right, months ago, in May, if I remember correctly, when that happened, he was placed in handcuffs and booked. So let's understand, this is not a story about the handcuffs. This is not a story about Tyreek Hill being detained. It's how he was detained. That's the story. Why do you need him face down on the ground? Y'all know how hot it was in Florida yesterday? You know how hot that ground must have been? You put his body and his face on the pavement. You feel a need for 3, 4 different officers to surround him while that's happening. Once you put him in cuffs behind his back, you stand him up, and then afterwards some other officer comes down a minute later or so and forcibly sits him down. Why?
I think the thing is, for that minor of a traffic, okay, he's speeding, and you got to lay him face down.
If they resulted to the point of having to have him face down like that, I think there might have been some exchange back and forth. When an individual is being somewhat volatile towards the law, then they take things.
Oh, I'm muted. Thank you, Ocho Cinco. Thank you.
Things in their own hands, because as you get a little loud, what's the first thing they do?
Ocho, in that situation, he's God. He got all the power. He got a gun.
Yeah.
He got a taser.
Yes, sir.
He got a baton.
Yes, sir.
For Tyreek to be laid down, and it looked like, I saw a video, it looked like the guy kneed him in his back. It seemed to me that it was unnecessary that you lay a man down in the street for a traffic violation. But I think what's going to happen, because this was so public, and it is the Miami Dolphins and Stephen Ross and the NFL now, is everybody's getting involved. Oh, you're going to come to a quick resolution here.
So that's all I got. Gonna get up out of here. And before we go, I want to ask y'all a question. Who was wrong in this situation? Overall, Tyreek Hill or the police officer? Say Tyreek or the police officer in the chat right now. Who is wrong? Who is wrong? Who is wrong? Tyreek Hill or the police officer? Because now that we have put all this together, I've given you all of the evidence. Who was wrong? Tyreek Hill or the police officers? I want to see what y'all have to say, and I'm going to share my actual verdict when y'all are done. Comment. Let's go. Tyreek Hill or the police officer? Let's go. Drop the like. Thank you for the like. All right, so let's see. Excessive force, both. Cops, racist cops, Hill, police, both of them. Freedom of speech, no matter how loud you get. Apparently, I guess you're saying force versus words is a different thing. Just take care of business. Police officers was wrong. Politely what? What is politely? I don't understand. Okay. So anybody else want to comment before I comment? So what I have to say is Tyreek Hill was wrong. Not both. Was the police officer overzealous? Was that police brutality? Yes. But when you act up and you act a fool, you cannot gauge or control how somebody responds. It's kind of like if I'm out somewhere at a football game, right? And I get in somebody's face and say, your football team sucks, or fuck the Eagles, or whatever, right? And they punch me in the face. I was wrong for being in their face, going off on them, not them punching me in the face. Because if I was civil, if I had composure, if I wasn't disrespectful, I would not have gotten punched in the face. See, you can't control how somebody responds to your disrespect. I'll say that again. You cannot control how somebody responds to your disrespect. If you disrespect me, you can't tell me how I'm going to respond to you. Come on, twin. You as an individual have to operate in a civil manner at all times. And if you disrespect another human, forget about police. If you disrespect another human blatantly, you cannot control or dictate how that human responds to your disrespect. So Tyreek Hill was wrong. And a police officer responded in a way that other people may see as being wrong. But like I said with me, if I was that police officer, I would have slapped the shit out of him by telling me this.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock on
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Don't knock on my window.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Don't knock on my window like that, no.
Like what?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have it up?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have
I'm sorry. And you can call me wrong or whatever. I would slap the shit out of the man. Like, who the fuck you talking to, sir? Who you think you talking to? So it is what it is. And I'm not saying the police officers were right. I'm not saying the police officers were justified. I would have just got fired. I would have been wrong along with Tyreek Hill being wrong, is all I'm saying. So it would have been two wrongs and not one wrong. But the wrongness is the person who started the wrongness, not the person who responded to the wrongness, is all I'm saying. That's all I got to say. Thank God you are not a cop. Yes, I would have slapped the shit out of that man so fast his head would have spun. Fuck that job. Who the hell you talking to, bro? Twin. So I'm out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. And we got 7 people who have bought my card game. So thank you all to the people who have bought my Deeper Discussions card game and or my Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. So thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. We did not get to 10 people, but that's cool. But there's pre-recorded video. The video will be pre-recorded. So, I mean, not pre-recorded. It will still be out. So hopefully we'll get to 10 eventually. So if you have not already bought my Like Mother, Like Daughter card game or my Deeper Discussions card game, I will drop the link in the chat right now, and it will behoove you to buy one or both of these card games because I am here to help my community, but I can't make my community heal. I have to give my community opportunities to heal. So if you want to heal, you want to change your narrative, you want to change your life, buy my Deeper Discussions card game and or my mother-daughter card game, but that's all I can do. I can only present you with an answer or a solution. I can't make y'all buy it or take it. So I came up with a solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, I just came up with a solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. Virtually all of us have somewhat the same issues with the opposite sex. But what if I told you the opposite sex isn't the reason why you're having all these problems? It may be the same sex. What am I talking about? And I'm talking to the ladies in particular. Your mother. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. See, we can't expect women to just go out in the world and have these great, amazing relationships with men when she didn't have a great relationship with the person that birthed her. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter therapy in a box. It's 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter, because we can't get proper communication being one-sided. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, and then she gets an opportunity to ask certain questions to you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, forgive their father, forgive what happened to them, and most importantly, hear her mother's side of the story that she never divulged to you, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. And I didn't just create this card game for you. I created this card game for all of us. Because when our women are at their best, we all are at our best. All of the resentment, the lack of being heard, but all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and how about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
And real quick, somebody said it's called matching energy. That's kind of like what happened with the police officers, right? But you never match energy. You stay within your own composure or your own frame and allow the other person to do whatever they're doing and get away from them. All right. So even though I understand what Nation's Capital is saying, matching energy, the police officer matched Tyreek Hill's energy, but you have to understand consequences come with matching energy. And October 3074, yes, I'm about to go eat some salmon. Yes. And whatever. What else? First off, you better go inform yourself. Police departments are given all the cards, description of the players coming to the stadium. They are not to stop them if you've been uninformed. I don't care about none of that. If you do something stupid, if you drive too fast, I'm going to pull you over and tell you not to drive fast. I don't give a shit about you being a millionaire. You're going to abide by the rules and you're going to abide by the damn rules. That's it. So, and broccoli. Yes. And broccoli. Talk to y'all later.